So I've been putting this video off because I've been doing other things right now, and I got a little bit of time, and I want to go through this one because I don't know anything of what we got. I just know the characters that we do have coming up for Dokkan, but I haven't seen their kits or anything, and also animations either. I think it's really funny that we got a God Vegeta LR standalone though, but he's evil, and it's before Golden Week. History has shown when they go into the realm of hype before a celebration is bound to happen, it's because that celebration is going to be really good and they want to get as much Dragon Stones as they want from you because let's be honest, God Vegeta has definitely been on a lot of people's bingo cards for an LR. And yeah, so I haven't seen anything. We're going to go ahead and get into this one. If you're new, you like what you see, sub up, turn on notifications, and let's get. So, Mirror and Toa. Crossover is back. Okay. I know I'm seeing that this looks like, even though it's plain Jane, I don't know why, but the art style for it looks really nice. I gotta go back and see that. It actually looks really nice. Okay. Interesting. So, whoa. Oh, the KO scream. Oh, that's nice. That's real nice. I like the subtle touch in there of him going Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan in the middle of that, and then going right back to the God form. I like that. Okay. I was about to say they didn't give him that much sauce, and then they gave him a little sauce on that. All right. I hope the kit match, bro. I hope the kit match. So I mean, I know he's extreme type, so I'm curious to see if that other one goes to flips to super type or whatever. So okay, so yeah, Toa and Mirror are AGL, extreme AGL. You know, time travelers, join forces category. 3 key, 130 across the board. Okay, so basic effect launches an additional super attack. That's great. You got one just built in. Crossover time, travelers category allies key +2, attack and defense 30%. All right, got some support per crossover or time traveler category ally on the team, depending on which the category has more. Attack and defense 100% up to 500% chance to perform a crit hit and damage reduction rate 10% up to 50%. Okay. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack 250%. So that's now we in the realm of 750. And defense the same when receiving an attack with 12 or more. For 4 turns for the character's entry turn, key +4. and defense 200. So 1000% defense. Foresees enemy super attack within the character's attacking turn. Okay, so I like that they say, the 4 turns is his 4 turns of, or their 4 turns of them being in the turn. Okay, I like that. When attacking as a second attacker in the turn, attack 100%. All right, launch an additional attack. That's a great chance of becoming a super attack. Launches when attacking the third attacker, so your third slot, launches 2 additional attacks, each of which have a great chance to become a super attack. And for every attack performed, infinite key +1. Okay. Okay. So, and they're greatly raising attack and defense, cause supreme damage to the enemy, and raises extreme class allies defense by 5% for 2 turns. Okay. Okay. Uh, all right. So this card's gonna have. I'm confused. So is he gonna be? Is he 132? Okay, so he is 130. So that means that the Vegeta is gonna have 2 spicy unfeatured units on the team. And I got crossover category up because I'm hoping that one person that I'm going to be talking about here after this gets an easy A out of this, because since it's crossover, then you can just pretty much pick and choose through who you think is going to be getting what. So Vegeta family or Defenders of Justice category 3 key 130 across the board. Basic effect key +2 and attack and defense 250. Great, excuse me, damage reduction rate of 30%. Crossover Vegeta's family category key +2 and attack and defense 30% per crossover or Vegeta's family category ally, whatever's on the team. 5. Okay, so 5. So are they going to mirror each other's sort of? I'm going to assume that both of the spicy unfeatured are, as it's looking right now, are kind of sort of mirroring each other with little slight tweaks. But yeah, the attack and defense is up to 500. Chance to perform a crit hit and damage reduction. Oh, excuse me. I was about to say damage reduction. He already got damage reduction 30%. This is chance to evade enemies' attacks 10% up to 50%. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack and defense 250. So you already have 200. So you're already in the 1,000 realm. You're already in the 1,000 realm. Launches an additional super attack, and when receiving an attack with 12 or more key, defense 300%. Like I just want to say something really quick. Remember, like if you are a long time subscriber to the channel, and when I was doing fan made Dokkan battle like cards all the time, and we would run across a card that had like 1,000 like attack and defense and yada 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 in or whatever, or even more, and we would have discussions in the comments of like how broken that would actually be in Dokkan. And here we are with a unit that has, which we already got Nappa, so yeah, but this unit is sitting at 1,300 defense with 30% damage reduction and a 50% chance to crit and also evade. And this is just the beginning of where I'm at right now. With an int or physical key spear obtained, chance to evade enemies' attacks 20% as a second attacker in a turn. Performs a crit hit and launches an additional super attack as a third attacker in a turn. With an STR, AGL, or Tech Key Spear obtained, all allies key +2, defense 30% for 2 turns, and guards all attacks as a second attacker in a turn. All allies attack 40% and chance to perform a crit hit 20% up for 3 turns as the third attacker in a turn. Y'all see where we're at. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn and no defense. They didn't give the boy defense on that, and they were like, yeah, just all attack, because he should be. You got God equips as well too. He should be pretty solid with defensive, even if you still completely build him defensive dodge build, which, like, yeah. But yeah, causes supreme damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. Now we're gonna go to the meat and potatoes of this extreme Vegeta. So crossover Vegeta family category ally. Excuse me, category allies. I'm reading a damn passive. Category key plus 3 HP, 200% attack defense, 170 plus an additional 50% across the board for characters who also belong in Time Travelers or Realm of Gods. All right. So since he's in Realm of Gods, that did just make the Realm of Gods team, better. Now, if he has the stipulations in here that I'm going to look at right now, where he's only good on Vegeta's family or crossover or something like that, then that's going to suck. But I hope not. I already see Realm of Gods in there too, so it looks like he might be good in Realm of Gods as well. So activates the interest animation when there's another crossover or Realm of Gods category ally on the team upon the character's entry for 1 turn. Chance to perform a crit hit and damage reduction rate 30% for 3 turns. 1 time infinite defense 300%. Infinite defense 300%. Basic effect. Key +5 and attack, key +5 to 10 randomly? Now we got more RNG built in. Attack and defense 350%. So now you got 650% defense. Damage reduction rate 30%. So now you're gonna have for basically 2 turns, for your 2 turns if he's on rotation. Basically, you're gonna have 60% damage reduction right off the bat, and launches an additional super attack when all allies attacking in the same turn or crossover category. Damage reduction rate 30% before attacking. So yeah, you can put him in the first slot here, and he'll still have 60%, but for that little bit of time, he'll have 90%. That's not bad. When attacking with 18 or more, attacking defense 250 and attack 100% up, and disables the enemy's guard with 1 or more SCR key spears obtained. All right. Okay. After receiving an attack, launch an additional super attack. After the enemy launches a super attack at this character, launch an additional super attack. Yeah, I can see how you definitely want that super attack in the first slot. You get 90%, and then you just start getting additionals, and then you got the hidden potential additionals, and now you got to remember, God equips. Yeah, okay, I can see what we doing here. So, active skill conditions can be activated when there's another crossover or Realm of Gods category ally attacking in the same turn, or a crossover or Realm of Gods category enemy starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle, or starting from the 6th turn from the start of battle. Once only. And then awakens, removes all allies' negative effects. Attack and defense 50% for 1 turn. So right off the bat, you are yeah, I can see everything. He's in power, wishes, all that good stuff. Gifted warriors, like, bro, demonic. Yeah, that's right, because of food, demonic power. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn with a high chance of. I'm sorry. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn with a high chance of further greatly raise attack for 1 turn and cause colossal damage to the enemy. Massively raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Okay. So I like the card arts, man. I really do. Look at the HP, already crazy. So, okay, so when you awaken, then you go to key +10, attack and defense 350, damage reduction rate 30%, launches an additional super attack, randomly changes key spears of a certain type, SCR excluded, to rainbow key spears, making that path for everyone. Okay. When there's another crossover or Realm of Gods category ally attacking in the same turn. So I'm looking at Ultra Instinct Goku and him probably being a very good rotation. And when you get him and also the Vegeta out for the Goku, when it switches, yeah, I'm seeing a whole lot of craziness happen right there. So attacking in the same turn, damage reduction rate 30% before attacking, launches an additional super attack, defense infinite 300%. Like, bro, Where are we at right now in Dokkan, bro? Like, what is the rest of this year gonna look like? When attacking with 18 or more E spears, attacking defense 200. Remember, you already getting 10 right off the bat, so you got the. So, oh my gosh, you got links, you got units giving key, you got himself giving key, you got all of the damn leaders. Like, bruh, like it ain't gonna be nothing for this man to have his actual like 18 key super attack. It ain't gonna be nothing for him to have that. Attack 100% disables enemy's guard with one or more SCR or rainbow key spears now, making it a whole lot easier. After receiving an attack, launching an additional super attack and chance to perform a crit at 30% for 6 turns from the character's entry turn. Chance of performing a crit hit and damage reduction rate 30% nullifies negative effects when there's another crossover category ally attacking in the same turn. Nullifies negative effects. So does that mean that if a unit was supposed to stun you, would it just be like, nah, it ain't gonna stun me? Or seal, or like you just be like, nah? Because obviously it's like damage defense down, like it's not gonna happen. But I mean, those are technically negative. Get back to me in the comments on that, because if that's the case, then that's really good. That's really good. Wow. So starting from the 7th turn from the character's entry turn, defense 150% up when attacking. Brother. Like this man is wild, bro. So on that 18 key, massively raises attack for 1 turn and causes colossal damage to the enemy. And yeah, massively raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage. So that was 8. Yeah. I was looking at the wrong one. There's a 12, and then this was damn. So I like the Vegeta. I like him a lot. I think he's gonna have some play for, unless they somehow do something very diabolical between, I would say, maybe Golden Week and probably the global Dokkan campaign, because I don't think it would be too diabolical during the Transcendent campaign. But since the global Dokkan campaign is after this year, if they do something around that time and somehow make him a lot less weaker, it is going to have to be very, very diabolical for that to happen. Now, I'm on this page and I'm looking at Broly because, well, this Broly doesn't have a super easy A yet. He's crossover. And the way the Dokkan's been running currently right now, that they, if they do how all the characters necessarily were and their respective animes and stuff like that, then the bullshit with this guy getting weaker defense for every key spear is probably going to be out. Like it's got to be out. Ain't no probably. It's got to be out. I mean, bro needs guard. Bro needs damage reduction. I don't give a damn about dodge. I don't want him to have dodge, because that's not what he is. He got to have guard. He got to have mega guard. Like, I better see mega guard in this guy if he gets a super easy A. Like, mega guard, permanent. He never loses it. Can't lose it. Like, he's a walking tank, literally. Like a walking tank that fires nukes. Like, that's what he should be. Like, nothing less. And then after that, you basically come through here and pretty much just pick and choose who else you think is probably going to get easy A's or even awakenings or whatever on this one. I mean, this Trunks right here is probably a prime candidate too, because he hasn't gotten anything. And since we are looking at crossover and Xeno, look at this. Look how booty that is. There's some damn booty right there, like terrible booty, like out of shape booty, bro. Like he needs it. Like, he needs an easy A. Broly needs a super easy A, And I guess at that point in time, all the Super Saiyan 4s and that need to get their easy A's and stuff like that, maybe they'll let that happen through there. I Yeah, I don't think you're close to getting yours right now. I mean, you're all the way up here. I don't think he's close to getting anything right now, but um yeah, he ain't. Oh shit. No, wait a minute. He is. He came out 2023. I forgot it's 2026, baby. Oh shit. You can get an easy 8 if they let it, even though I know this is Heroes, but they also technically in crossovers. So if they can necessarily work around that by doing that, then that's great. If not, then it's understandable. But I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Oh, also, Android 21, bro. It's your time to shine too. You can get it. You can get it a hell of an easy A, bro. Making androids look good. Hell of an easy A right there. Listen, that's all I got for this one. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys are excited for God Vegeta. If you're looking at it kind of like me, where you're like, hey, bro, I am excited for this Vegeta. It's a God Vegeta. It's a standalone LR God Vegeta, and he looks spicy. He looks very good on paper, but Golden Week is after that, and I got my eye on both of them. Like, bro, chameleon style, my guy. Like, I'm looking at both of them at the same time, lazy eye and all. Let me know in the comment section below. But other than that, have an awesome day/night. Stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.